Takes a few seconds for my YouTube side to kick in. Usually when I see it kick in, then I go ahead and start speaking. But if they can hear me right at this moment, I don't mind. I'm not bad mouthing nobody. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. And if not, hey, hopefully tomorrow will be better. It's always good to strive for a better tomorrow. It's always good that we woke up today on the right side of dirt. So that's a bonus, just starting out the gate. But anyway, Professor Falcon, Fred, Frank Stein, Chris McGrath. Let's see, who else we got in here? Got Al Bundy, Meemaw Patriot. Make sure I'm not missing anybody here.
Oh, Marie Laveau.
Marie Laveau, hello.
Be careful of that one, Shane.
Oh, I know that's right. First time I read that is Marie, I love you. Oh, that's so sweet. Then I put my glasses on, put my eyeballs on, and I can see what it really said. Damn it, I almost felt good for a minute. Better put them on now before I make a mistake like that.
Yeah, amen, brother. Hi, folks.
Hi. Room's filling up nicely. Thank you all for coming in. And I think I'm going to have to reboot my YouTube. It says 1 waiting and 22 likes and 33 in the room. I'm thinking, what the hell is going on? Well, thank you, Marie. I do love you. Liz Griswold. Miss Liz, how you doing?
DC's Bees.
Yep. DC's Bees. Yeah, he's a hoot too.
Q's back with us tonight, Shane. That's awesome to see.
Q City, yes.
Mary, yeah. Nice.
Let's see. I need to refresh this real quick.
Tanya Burns, hello.
So I read that. Is that Tanya or Tanya? I think it's Tanya, isn't it?
Is it Tanya?
It looks like an A.
Hi, Sharon Mercier.
Hello, Sharon.
Well,
anyway, no, we were just sitting backstage, just kind of blowing in the wind, since we're such serious people, we had nothing to talk about. No, it's just love talking to people. Cool Gamer, hello, and Trudy Huddleston.
Good to see y'all. We appreciate y'all coming back.
Hello, Justin.
Hi, Justin. Okay, Tanya.
Oh, like Tanya Tucker. Okay,
yeah.
That's what I thought it was. Okay, but I have been wrong a lot.
Yeah, me too, brother.
If you don't believe me, you just go ask D-Dog. He'll tell you how wrong I am half the time. Why he puts up with me, I have no clue.
He's something else, Shane. I'll tell you what.
Oh, he's a hoot.
He's a very smart man, but when he gets on his alter ego, he's funnier than hell.
Oh my God, yeah, you can't beat a better humor than his when he gets off his high horse on it.
Yeah.
But he is so focused in what he does. Hey, Justin, I'll tell you what. Yeah, you keep asking me if you can come up, and I say in a little bit, and then you disappear and never come back. So I'll tell you what. If Red will drop the link, I'll let you come up right now. I'll give you about 5 minutes to hang out and share some stuff with us, whatever you want to talk about, and we'll go from there.
Sure.
Barry J. That's a new name. Maybe he used to go by something else. But anyway, hello. Welcome.
Yeah. Hi, Barry. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
It's in 6.
6, yeah.
I don't know what the hell that is. All right, Justin, there you go. There's the link. You can pop on in here.
Well, at least she didn't add the other 2 sixes, Shane.
Yeah, no, that's right. I'd have booted her. Keep that shit out of my channel.
I did see today where Nikki Haley decided to throw her hat into the ring.
Yeah, that was coming up last night. Where I can't remember. Somebody was saying it last night in the chat.
Was they?
Yeah, they was calling her the B word and all kinds of silly stuff. So.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about all that.
I don't know the woman, so I don't know. I don't know much about her.
Yeah, I don't
think
either.
she did a decent job when she was in Congress or in the administration the last time.
Yeah.
But is she good, bad, evil? Hell, who knows anymore?
Part of the status quo, brother. That's probably what it is.
Oh, absolutely. Chris Miller, hello.
Hi, Chris.
It's good to see you all coming in. I haven't seen Chris Miller in a while, and that Mary J. There's a new one to me too.
Yeah.
It might have been a different name though on another show.
After seeing her jump in the race, though, my wheels start turning, and
absolutely.
I think that's probably maybe why she left the administration early. Was planning for this,
Yep. Justin, it looks like you got a haircut, bud.
Yeah.
Looks
Sure.
good.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah.
And you got good.
You don't look like Weird Al Yankovic anymore.
And you got good lighting tonight. We can actually see you. You got good lighting tonight.
Yeah, you see me.
Yeah. Yeah, we can see from your nostrils up.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you got going on tonight?
Beautiful shape. Nothing much.
Well, good. Good.
Kind of busy
Maybe-
week.
Well, good. Hey, a busy week makes it go faster.
Hi, Creek.
All right.
Welcome, brother.
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Creek's here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chris says he changed his profile pic, so
Yep.
maybe.
Can someone follow my channel real quick?
The cat's in the chat again tonight, Shane.
I see that. And so is Kaiser Sose. Okay,
Oh,
now,
yeah.
Justin, what are you saying? Do you want someone to come follow you?
Yeah. Follow my channel.
Someone on your channel? How many subscribers do you have to, Justin?
I think I have 27.
Well, that's better than
Yeah.
the last time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a long process, buddy. It's just gotta hang in there and keep plugging away and do what you love to do, and the ones that love your content will find you.
Okay.
Yeah, you missed a couple of nights where you had left, you'd bailed and left, and hell, we got into your favorite subject. We was talking about TV shows,
Sorry
movie
about
shows.
that.
Yeah.
And I told you, I said, if you're still out there, come on up. And not a
Yeah.
word. You bailed too early. You show up real at the first of the show and then say, can I come up? If I don't let you up right away, you just bailed. A lot of times in the first hour of the show, it's in between me and my guest.
Sorry.
And then
Sorry about
second
that.
half of the no, it's all good. I'm just trying to explain to you so you understand. The second half of the show, which is the second hour, is when I start bringing guests up. Or if the conversation kind of goes lame with my guests, then we'll bring them up so everybody can have a different point of view to bring up to our guest, whoever it may be.
Yeah, it's
So,
kind
anyway.
of like a busy week.
yeah.
President's Day is Monday.
Yeah,
Are you
but
doing a stream that day Monday?
Do what now? I'm sorry.
Are you going to be doing a stream on Monday?
Yeah, this coming Monday. Yeah, I should be. As long as my Monday don't go like it did last Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I had a bad day. I shouldn't say bad. It was a good day. It was just busy as all get out. Chris,
Monday's
you have
President's
100
Day.
subs. Congratulations. Do what, Justin?
Monday's President's Day. You can actually do a stream on Monday.
Oh yeah, I probably can. We don't recognize days like that around here. We got crap to do. We do it.
Nope.
Yeah, just another day.
Yeah, it's a day that ends in Y. That's it. And it's usually a question. Yeah, why? Why in the hell did I even get out of bed?
Mm-hmm.
They always end in Y. Every one of them.
Mall shooting in El Paso. Was that today?
El Paso, I guess. Terry Lavralt.
Yeah. Yeah, the shootings are getting so bad.
They're not getting bad. They're just more reported on than they were.
Yeah.
Before the internet ever come alive, or it started, before the first newscast ever promoted the first one, that school shooting, that had probably been the only one that promoted it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's going on. It's going on right now, Shane.
Yeah, I see that. But yeah, I don't think there would have been all these shootings if they would have never promoted it and given them their 15 minutes of fame. But when they started doing that, it seems like 10, 15 years ago, it seems like they just ramped up.
Yes, sir.
Everybody's wanting their 15 minutes of fame, and they don't think shit all the way through. That could end up bad.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, are you going to let anybody up on your panel tonight?
Yeah, tonight, yes. I'm going to let people come and go all night. Yes.
Some
of them I'll let up for a little bit, and some of them I'll, depending on the content they bring up, I'll let them stay.
Q City, was there another derailment today?
Oh, nothing surprises me anymore.
I didn't see any mention of that.
Hey, Magic. Cindy Fuller.
Hi, Magic. Cindy?
Yeah, I didn't see anything on it yet, but I didn't go looking a whole lot today either,
Yeah, I didn't look right before we jumped on. Just the headlines for the day,
Well, I had 4 hours of sleep last night. I'm still operating off of that. So.
Oh, Shane. What the hell, brother?
I was not going to spend all day.
Kind of like a busy. Kind of like a busy week for everybody.
Man, you're like the Energizer Bunny, buddy. I couldn't go on 4.
I've had 2 corn dogs and 2 bowls of chili so far just to stay awake, and I think it's making it worse.
2 bowls of chili. I'm glad I'm not your sleeping partner.
I know that's right. Well, that's a bonus right there, I promise. Yeah, no, it'll be all right. My brother was over today, and nothing sounded good. I didn't want to cook nothing. He said, "What are you going to do?" And I said, "I don't know. Give me a damn corn dog from the quick shop." So he got me a couple corn dogs, and I said, "Yeah, I think I'm going to have chili for dinner. I'll make some chili." And he says, I guess that's still better than you eating eggs and beer. He says, "Boy, howdy, you're not pleasant."
Well, I usually cook dinner every night, man. I went real easy tonight. I just made a bunch of tacos.
There you go.
Hey Shane, are you going to make me a moderator in the chat?
Well, here's the thing. When you're a moderator, that means you stay here through the whole show, and you actually help catch trolls, not just drop a bunch of crap. And a lot of people don't understand what moderator means, and you can go look up to see what it takes to become a moderator. If you think you can,
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, and if you think that's something you want to do, then talk to me. I'm not just going to turn anybody into being a moderator. You can go talk to Red and Liz Griswold. It can be a lot of them.
You can mark me in blue in the chat.
That's a moderator, and I don't do that just for anybody. But I got to say a few things. Bill State National, good to see you, Ronnie York.
Yes.
I know you probably don't do it about me though. Moderator.
Well, and the thing is, just because you have your own channel, or if you're up on panel, doesn't mean you deserve a wrench. Because if you're on the deal, if people are on the panel all the time, they don't need a damn wrench. I don't even think Mr. B's got a wrench. I don't know.
This is something I have to earn, right?
Buddy, I don't have a wrench, and I don't want a wrench. I think the moderators that we have are just freaking awesome.
Yep.
And we have plenty for the size of our show right now. But if I was you, Shane, or Justin, if you wanted to become a moderator, you should spend several nights in the show and watch exactly what they do in here.
Yeah, pay attention to what they do, not what I do.
Because that would teach you everything you need to know.
They're very good.
We have some of the best moderators on the tube in here. If you can figure out what they're doing, that would give you an example of what would be required. But
Yeah, I'm
I
trying
think
to get.
me and Shane discussed this the other night, and we're very happy with the moderators that we have, and
I'm
we
not going
don't,
to.
yeah, we don't feel like we need to add on at this present time, right, Shane?
I do not feel that way at this time because now, if we keep growing, yeah, eventually we're going to. But right now, no. Because here's the problem: when you get too many moderators, the problem becomes they start stepping on each other's toes.
Yes.
One will ban somebody, the next one will unban them, and it just gets a back and forth. And then it has to involve me, and I got better things to, not better, but there's times I can't get involved in the chat like I'd like to be. If I
Yeah.
got a full panel, it's a busy day.
Yes, sir. Well, we get involved in conversations ourselves that distracts us away from the community for a brief time. We've actually
You know
had
what?
that happen to me and you.
Oh yeah,
You know what?
Margaret Egner. I was on last night.
Yes.
I wish you to come over. She said she was lonesome last night. No show. No, I was on, girl.
Good to see you, Margaret. Always a pleasure, honey.
You know what, Shane? I'm
What's that,
trying to
bud?
earn. Trying to
You're
earn a
what?
wrench.
Well,
Trying to earn a wrench.
here's the biggest thing. If someone asks me for a wrench, a pretty good chance I ain't going to get it. If
Yeah.
they go, if they go through Red or Liz,
Okay.
if they go through Red and Liz, and she feels that they're comfortable with them, because I've turned it all over to the mods I've got, and they know they're doing exactly what I asked them to do. So if anybody argues with them, I'm like, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah.
You come
Good.
talk to me after that, and you're too late if they already said you're done.
Yeah. If you guys go
Okay.
against them three,
Sorry about that.
I wish you luck in the battle that you're not going to win.
Yeah. Hope you got thick skin.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
I got to say something. Rocksteady, hello. And then I seen something else on this. Margaret Egner, if
I'm
you're not
okay.
getting notification, hang on just a second, Justin.
I'm okay. Right.
Margaret Egner, if you're not getting notifications, unsubscribe and then resubscribe to me and hit the thumbs up or the bell, excuse me. And that helps a bunch because there's a lot of people going through that, and they have been for the last 6 months.
Yeah. When you
YouTube's been
resubscribe,
Yeah.
and hit the bell, make sure it'll expand. Make sure you click all.
Yep. Yep.
That way, every show that Shane brings out, you'll get a notification for.
Well, not only that, if I put up a community page saying I will or won't be on or something's changed with my times or days,
Yeah.
you'll get them too. Because if you don't hit all, it won't show them very often.
KN's in tonight. Good to see you, honey.
Yep. She's usually
Yeah,
one of the first.
I
Go ahead, Justin.
always get notified.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I always subscribe to you. It's okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No,
Rocks.
I appreciate it. I'm not cussing you whatsoever.
Rock Steady too, Shane. I missed that one.
Yeah, Rock. He's been around a long time. He's been from show to show, just like I have, and he's pretty cool.
Yes.
Pretty
Nice.
Yeah, he's just
You
like
get
me. I'm a cool guy.
you had
cool.
you had a lot of them come with you from other shows, huh, Shane?
Uh, yes and no. Some of them still. There's one or two every week that find me. They haven't seen me on since another show I was on. That was on for 2 years, and they said, "Man, we're so
I'm
glad we finally found you."
Yeah.
That's been damn near a year ago that I got off there.
a cool guy, Shane.
I'm
Yep.
not going to doubt that. I'm sure you are.
Yeah, you're a very
Mhm.
nice young man. Do you just do strictly video, pre-recorded video, Justin?
Yeah, but I do record videos on my channel.
See, maybe once a week you could do a live and discuss your interests. That might drum up a lot of viewers for you.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Just start out with one live a week
Yep.
and see what that brings in over a period of time. A lot of people like to go to live shows and watch, because in all honesty, there's nothing really good left on television right now. And it gives them a place to meet and be able to talk with other members and talk to you personally.
Because there's
Yeah,
a lot
there's
of
no-
people out there that love to talk about what you talk about, Justin.
Yes.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong coming on your panels. Nothing.
No, there's nothing wrong with bouncing around. I did that for about,
Yeah.
shoot, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months. I just, maybe not that long, but it was a while, it seemed like. And I just bounced around for a while just because I didn't have to run a show. And I was talked into starting a show, so I did. And that's how I got here.
Yeah. And I'll be
I'm
perfectly
working-
honest with Justin. I've been in a lot of chat communities over the years, and I've never been inclined to go up on anybody's panel until I met Shane. He's the one and only that sparked my interest.
Yeah.
So,
The cat, I have
Yeah,
followed you
I-
since a long time. Thank you.
I
Go ahead,
don't
Justin.
mind coming up on your panels. Man. I don't mind coming up on the panels though.
it's
Yeah,
good to
but-
talk with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I just think about doing the live once a week and let people get to know you personally and be able to ask you questions and stuff about the topics that you're passionate about. That would be an awesome thing.
Yeah, it's one thing to watch a show and then have to scream and yell at your computer, but no one's hearing you. It's another thing to involve people with you.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you what, that's when you bring in the home feeling and you get to actually have a discussion with them instead of having to go back and read every chat and every comment. Just get on live with them, and you don't usually have to go back because I'll go back and read my comments that's put down after the show because some people watch it afterwards, and I'll always try to recognize them and recognize I've seen it, read it, and sometimes I'll give an answer, sometimes I'll give a heart and a thumbs up to them. It just depends on how busy my day is and how much time I got and whether I'm on my computer or on my phone. If I'm on my phone,
okay.
it's going to be the quickest thing I can so I can get off my damn phone.
It's okay to leave you comments, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody leaves me comments at times,
Yep.
Thank you, Tanya Burns. I appreciate that, too.
Yeah. I in no way was criticizing you at all, Justin. I was just trying to give you some helpful advice, brother.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey,
All right.
wisdom from the ages.
Yeah. As a fellow, content creator, I just wanted to try to help you out a little bit and
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
give you ideas on growing your platform. You've got a lot of insight into old movies and old TV shows. There's a lot of people fascinated by that.
Especially some way before his time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you still watch my videos?
I still go check them out. Yeah, when I run across them, I check them out. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hang on just a second. Grace Johnson, hello. And I seen somebody else. Just a second. DJ Sugar Sweets, hello.
Yeah, I missed that one. Oh, thank you, Margaret. She's just a dear, ain't she, Shane?
Oh, yeah.
She's a blessing.
Like I'm a good person.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like-
If you're not a good person, you usually don't last around here very long.
Yeah.
No, I try
Yeah.
to get on your panels more often. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I could.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's with anybody. Other than my co-host. I hate calling him co-host. The partner in crime, I should say, I guess. other than him, that's the only one that's full time. The rest of the time, sometimes I won't have nobody else. Cameraman, hello, buddy.
And Justin, it depends on what topic we're on at the time you're wanting to come up. I think a lot of stuff that me and Shane discussed, you probably wouldn't be interested in at all.
I do like the stuff you say.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you? Okay.
Well, and that's what if we're on a serious subject and someone wants to come up, well, I want them to add to the subject we're talking about, or I don't want to change the subject from politics to the Carol Burnett show. I mean, because I'm
Okay.
sure it's the same thing. It's the same show. It's a shit show, but
Yeah.
either
Yeah, it's all a comedy right now, Shane.
yeah, it's the Looney Tune pages off out of the back of the damn newspaper.
Oh, I could. Yeah. Oh, what's her name? The one that does the press briefings, Pierre or Jean Pierre.
Oh God, who knows?
You know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
That comes on every day and does. I'll give you a quote from her today. President Biden is the best communicator we have in the administration today.
Yeah, he keeps his damn mouth shut. No one has to hear from him. That's the best communicator I've ever seen.
Yeah, the more I thought about it today, the less fun it became, the more truthful it became. Because he don't say nothing, and when he does, you can't understand what he's saying.
Man, no one can read circles. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But I mean, if you consider what comes out of his mouth compared to like Kamala, there's a mumbo jumbo of a bunch of words that go nowhere when she talks.
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah. She's as bad as she. She's as bad as Biden. I mean, she don't even make no sense when she can talk to a bunch of kids.
You know what,
and
Shane?
they're like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
yeah.
That's pretty bad when you can't even communicate with kids.
Yeah, maybe one night I could be your co-host, Shane.
Well, like I said, let's get you into. Like I said, you have to step out. You have to stay on topic. And it has to be the topic that I choose, or me and Butch choose, and then no, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Like I said, you have to get used to what we talk about and start reading on it, or at least looking some stuff up, and that'll sure help you a bunch, bud.
Yes.
I'm not against anybody coming up occasionally and helping out, but if it's a serious topic, we want to stay on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Magic. I was trying to read your
co-host.
earlier.
Oh, DJ Sugar Sweet. Yep. He needs to invest in duct tape. A mumble rapper can be understood. Talking about Biden.
Yeah.
Maybe we should, I don't know, the rapper that does the peanut butter commercial where he eats a bunch of peanut butter and his hair starts growing and you can't understand a word that comes out of his mouth.
Yeah. Kim Haggerty, which is from Australia. She says they're getting ready for a heat wave, 110 degrees tomorrow.
Oh, Lord.
Or for the weekend, excuse me.
Well,
that's
what state is that in? 110
that's
degrees.
That's Australia.
The bottom side of the bottom side of the earth, Justin.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how bad how California gets in summertime. 100 degrees.
Here in Oklahoma, we'll get 110, 120.
Kim, you can see how I'm dressed today. We hit nearly 60 today. It was gorgeous out, and tomorrow we're supposed to get winter mix and ice. So one extreme to the other.
We're 63 the day before, and then the day after we're getting snow flurries.
Yeah.
Fucking hello.
We got spring next month.
T-Muck and Feedbag. Hi, bub.
Anybody ready for?
I love that name.
Oh yeah.
Anybody ready for spring next month? Yep.
Well, they call it the first of spring is what, March 21st, but yeah, we've had
March
some of
20th.
our first snow March 23rd or some shit. So
It's March 20th in California. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, don't live in California, and I have no urge to go to that godforsaken hellhole.
Tennessee weather, yeah.
March 20th up here. Yeah.
It won't be long now, Shane. Come this summer, we'll have plenty to make fun of because all the presidential debates will start firing up. So.
Oh my God.
We'll have plenty to laugh about.
Yeah, but that's a show. That's a show killer because everybody goes to watch what idiotic crap they're going to put out.
Oh yeah. I
don't mind watching the debates, the primaries when there's all of them up on there, and then you get your finals and all that crap. But it's like,
yeah.
And it's never a debate. They call it a debate. Why don't they just call it a slaughter fest?
Yeah, it's an organized argument. Is what it is.
Yeah. Who can beat up the other one worse?
Yeah. You don't never get any agenda. It's just a bunch of degrading each other. That's
Margaret Egner. She's 25 miles north of Cincinnati, and I don't know if the train wreck will hurt me. I am already a train wreck. Well, well, I sure hope you're going to be okay, girl. I hope
Yes.
you're all right. I mean, it's funny, but yes, I can understand your concern.
Well, the last I seen, Shane, they're following that plume down the Ohio River. I guess it's already into West Virginia,
Oh, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
according to the mainstream.
I'm running the 2024 vote for me, DJ. Yeah, I used to want Speaker of the House too.
Yes,
I didn't want to be president, but I wanted to be Speaker of the House.
Brad, I did see that today about the Black Hawk. The Black Hawk. Let
Yeah.
me rewind a little bit. The Black Hawk helicopter crash. I did see that today.
Are you going to let somebody else come up soon?
Yeah. Here in just a bit. Yeah, we're fixing to
Okay.
have you step down, and then in a little bit we'll have somebody come up, and we'll go from
Okay,
there.
I could step down.
Well, thanks
All
for
right,
coming
I'll
up,
see
Justin.
you.
We sure appreciate you.
I will see you in the chat.
All right, bud.
Okay.
Nice talking. Nice talking to you, Justin. Be best. Be blessed,
Nice,
buddy.
nice talking to you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Bye.
you too, bud.
Chrissy Cat. Ryan Hall is on live with severe weather. Yeah, I guess the East Coast is supposed to get pretty bad winter storm, Shane.
Yeah, I heard that. It's weather's doing some kind of cockeyed stuff, but hey,
Y-
it happens every couple of years. It's just part of it.
Yeah, it's all part of the cycle. I mean, it's
Yeah. Everybody panics, but just go back and look. Read the Farmer's Almanac. You know how far they've been off? Not very far over the last 35, 40 years.
yes.
And that's
And
dated on 100, because Farmer's Almanac goes back all the way back into the 18s or before.
right,
So
buddy.
they've
And this
been tracking stuff every day ever since, and they write it down every day.
yeah, we've had a lot worse weather in history than what we're experiencing now. It just all circles back. It just continuously goes in a cycle.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Cricket, I didn't get to say hello earlier, but hello. Good. I'm glad to see you come in, bud. I'm glad to see
Um,
you're doing better. I went
yes.
and watched a few minutes of him last night, and his damn diabetes machine was going off again, but he said he was all right because his blood sugar was all right. He checked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and the Farmer's Almanac is, I used to think my stepdad was silly for watching it, but no, that's how he decided when he was going to plant his crops and when he wouldn't. He followed that like the Bible, a farmer's Bible.
That was the gospel to the farmers.
Oh, absolutely. And they had good yield. So, Farmer's Almanac ain't a bunch of dummies writing that book. They're old school. Some of them are new school, but most of them are old school, and
Yeah.
you know,
Um, I don't know. Do we have if we have any community members from the Buffalo area? But I did see today the young man that shot and killed those 10 people in that grocery store. Shane.
yeah, I heard something about that. I didn't get
Yeah.
into it deep, but
He did not get the death penalty, but he did get sentenced to life without parole today. So,
didn't they cut life down to like 30 years?
well, I watched the sentencing today, and that judge said he will never see the free life again as long as he lives.
Well,
So,
he earned his right to be there, I guess.
absolutely,
He made a choice, and it was a bad one, and he gets to pay the price.
yeah,
Because his life in prison is nothing compared to losing the life of a child or a friend or a brother or sister or mother or aunt and uncle,
yeah,
father, whatever.
yeah.
So, it's light on him.
It got pretty heated there during the victim impact statements. One of the family members ran across and tried to get him, and they had to remove him from the courtroom and everything. And
That tends to happen a lot here lately.
I'm afraid if something happened to one of my children, I would be like that.
I'm pretty sure I would, by the time they pull me off, part of him would go with me. Part of him would not.
Absolutely.
Rose Young, hello. Good to see you coming in again this evening.
Yes. Hi,
Glad to have you
Rose.
each and every time, each and every one of you.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, there's a bunch of great people out there in the chat. You can't help but love them people. I mean, they come to see what kind of silly crap I'm putting out next and see what we're going to say next, and they keep coming back. So we can't be doing all bad.
Yeah. I think my Wi-Fi's a little wanky tonight, Shane. I'm getting some serious delay on my end.
Yeah, I get a little bit here and there. I don't think it's just yours. I think it's more of the weather and the wind.
Okay.
So, Chrissy Cat, in case I missed you, hello. I can't remember if I said hello to you or not. Like I said, you get over 50, 60 people, and it gets a little tough to remember who you said hi to.
I'm getting more and more familiar with all the names, though.
Oh, yeah. We are disappointed. Seem like it's similar to a soap. Yeah. We're like a bad soap opera.
Oh, happy discount Valentine Candy Day. You know, I made my trip to Dollar General.
I didn't think about it, but I should. Because after a week, they'll yank it and send it back. And all they'll do is take it out of the package, put it in a new package, and send it back out to us.
I love my candy, Shane.
It's bad. My teeth hate it, but I love it. Oh, I got hot tamales sitting next to me. I got some Girl Scout cookies sitting next to me, and I try not to eat them, but my God, I got them within arm's reach. So I'm like,
Yep.
What's a few going to hurt? Next thing I know, it's half a damn bag.
I hear you, brother. That's why you always hear me over here. Crunch, 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 crunch.
Yeah, I don't do the real hard candy anymore because that was breaking my teeth real bad. Now, I still love my cinnamon red hots. Son,
Then I like the butterscotch discs too.
Yeah, Camperman. Yeah, we talked about that last night, that one in Tucson, Arizona. Yeah, Red had brought that to my attention and showed me. It's full of that nitric acid, which is highly,
Yeah, I did see a report on that today, Shane, that they still have that major highway shut down between the two largest cities there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know which one that is, but yeah, I heard that. What is Mr. B's channel?
It's 1900 Mr. B.
It's only $3.99 a minute. You'll be fine.
No, Shane, we discussed that. I'm raising my prices because I'm Wagyu now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Due to inflation. That's pretty bad when chicken fried steak they consider a Wagyu.
Well, nowadays we get to identify as what we choose, right?
All right.
I'm like a piece of Wagyu beef, baby. Don't believe that. I'm so full of crap.
DJ Sugar Sweets, Red just dropped Mr. B's channel.
Oh, thank you, Red. And in case, for those of you who don't know, that's going to be mine and Shane's alt channel in case we get yanked down for some stupid remark that I make. And we'll go there until we get Shane back up and running.
Well, it's like one of those deals. It's just like the other channel I was on. We bounce back and forth, and that's just how it's going to be.
Yeah.
No one needs to get tied into somebody's beef they can't get out or don't feel comfortable anymore. And I'd never expect that of anybody. So it's one of those deals. We're just gonna, like I said, we'll try to do our best to stay up. But shit happens.
Well, brother, knowing the tube like we know it, it's good to have a backup.
Oh, absolutely. And I've got another show. I just haven't advertised. I've got another channel.
Oh, okay.
But I just haven't advertised it, and we'll talk about that when I got a little off time. I was going to call you today, and I was going to talk to you about that and let you know, and give you the website for it and stuff. But I just didn't get it done, and so, it is what it is. So it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
So you have an alt?
Yes, I do have an alt.
Well,
But
now we have 3 locations that we can run to, guys.
absolutely, because like I said, if something should go awry and I can't get it up and going or it won't fire off, so I screwed something up, put it together. Yeah, no, it's always good.
Oh, thank you
And
guys
you'll
for subbing. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And Margaret, I'm very sorry to hear that, honey. I cannot relate to you because I've never lost one of my children, but I know it's got to be one of the hardest things in life.
Yep.
And was a pilot in Special Forces. That's awesome. Not that he lost his life, but that he was.
Yeah, pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, special forces. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate to hear that for any parent. You should never have to bury a child.
That's what my grandma said when my real dad died. She says, a parent should never outlive their children.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing on a parent there ever was.
I can't even imagine what that feels like, Shane. I can't.
I don't really want to know, but life don't give us that choice.
What's this? What?
I'm a Jill of everything. Okay. I missed something there, but okay. DJ.
Oh, instead of a jack of all trades, she's a Jill.
Oh, a Jill of all trade. Okay.
It took it a minute for me to sink in.
Oh yeah. I was like, I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah, just bear with me, guys. I'm slow, but I'll get there eventually.
Sometimes I read stuff and don't understand. I'm like, I'm not going to try to understand that. I just move on.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on today, brother. I'll tell you what.
No, there is not. It's been well, I'm sure there's a bunch of red flags and all kinds of silly shit going on in the background, but I just hadn't caught wind. And what little I got to look, I didn't see anything that was real impressive.
Yeah, I'm looking. I've seen a couple articles today, Shane, I thought you might be interested in, but what I done with them, I have no idea. Again. I don't know. It's all smoke and mirrors, buddy. You know that.
Oh yeah, I got to step away for just a half a second. I can hear you, but just give me just a second.
All right, bud. Do what you got to do, and see, and go from there. Just record. I know. Yeah. Yep. That's a good way to do it. The only real news that even caught my interest was maybe Chinese vows retribution against the U.S., blah, blah, blah. Much to do about nothing. Seen where Feinstein was not going to rerun for her seat, so she's bailing. All these schools in California that are getting ready to shut down because lack of enrollment. Mr. B, where are you at? Honey, I am in downstate Illinois, far, far, far from Chicago. Don't want no part of that lifestyle up there for sure.
I'll tell you what I heard today. We was talking last night about the Grand Canyon and some of them places that's sealed off that normal tourists can't go now.
Yeah.
I watched an article on that today. It popped up on my YouTube feed. So, no, they're not listening to us, so they have no clue what we're talking about, but it happens every time we talk about something, it pops up. So I went and looked at it and watched it, and it's about 28 minutes long or so, and it's pretty damn interesting. And no, they couldn't show any actual pictures, but they were showing something to the effect of it. And they actually sealed that off. They found it in 1908, and they sealed it off in 1919.
Wow.
Yeah, and supposedly the Smithsonian's the one that's going through, and well, every time the Smithsonian gets involved, shit disappears. No one ever sees it again.
Yeah.
They're the world's greatest collectors of antiquities, and they hide it from the American people.
Yeah,
they
and then
do not want us to know our history.
And then
shit. Yes.
Decades later, it ends up in a collection of some private person.
Yeah, it's usually somebody that was a curator of a freaking, the Smithsonian.
Yeah.
But yeah, that stuff it dates all the way back past Egyptian times.
Yeah.
And
Magic.
it was found here in the Grand Canyon, and no one will ever get to see it again. And they had pottery they found that was even older than that.
Magic's in mid-state Illinois. We may be closer than you think. I'm not south. I'm east central. Is where I'm located at.
I thought Urbana was down in the south, but it's halfway up the state. Or it's the lower half, but it's right up there.
Tanya wants to know why the government is stockpiling cheese in Missouri. I've not heard anything about that.
I have no clue.
To
Yeah,
feed
Kaiser, they like people being stupid. You're right.
maybe to feed all the rats in D.C. I don't know.
Hey, it'd be a good source.
Close to Springfield. I am Magic. I'm reasonably close to Danville. I'm about half an hour to 45 minutes from Champaign.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you're about straight from where I was born.
Yeah. I could just take a short walk and be a Hoosier. That's how close to the state line I am.
Yeah, I was gonna say you took a little venture over to where was that you went? Joplin? Is that what you said? No, where'd you go last week? It was just right across the border there, right across state line.
Oh yeah, I went down to Terre Haute. You talking about my weekend excursion?
Not to your kids, no, because that was Aurora.
Yeah, you're talking about.
Yeah, the one before that, where you run over there and you're just going to be late for that show that first time.
Yeah. That was what I was building, what we were talking about.
Right.
Yeah, that was several locations actually in that daytime. Indianapolis, I went to down to Terre Haute, Evansville, over to Decatur, up to Springfield, and then back home.
Springfield, that's where I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you jumped across state lines there on one of them, and
yeah, put a lot of miles on that day.
yeah, you said it's a 4-hour trip one way just to one place.
Yeah.
By the time you got there. Yeah.
Yeah, Chrissy Cat. That's well.
It's only blue in the major cities.
Yeah, when you get up in the Chicagoland area, the Springfield area, and the East St. Louis area, it is predominantly blue. But 3/4 of the state of Illinois geographically votes red every election. There's just not enough people out of the major hubs to overcome what they do.
Yeah, they call it a light purple.
Yeah. Unless you belong to one of those three major cities, there ain't you don't have a lot of power in this state. Trust me.
That's it.
Yeah.
They go by population, not by landmass.
Yep.
And I don't know why we have 50 senators, one for each state, and we got 400 and some congressmen and women.
435.
Yeah, 434 the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And I would like to know why in the hell it takes more Congress people than it does senators. Maybe it should just be 50 and 50. One per state. I mean, if a senator can do it, why can't one of the Congress people do it?
I could live with that.
Look at the governor. He takes over how come that those are the only people that get to break it up because they don't like to talk to that many people at one time. They don't want to have to parade their lives around the whole damn state at one
Yeah.
time. What
Yeah.
the hell's the excuse?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a firm believer in less government. Less is better.
Oh, God, cut it. Yeah, there ain't no sense in that horse shit. Ain't no sense in it. There's more people we have to pay for the rest of their lives. Some of them get out of there and still carry 85% of what they was getting while they was getting paid to do a job or supposed to be paid for the job they're supposedly doing. But yeah, they get out and they get the same damn pay, damn near.
Yeah.
Plus, they got all the gold benefits there is.
Yeah, and I don't agree on this crap where these people leaving the intelligence agencies and still having security clearance their entire lives.
Yep.
Once you walk out that door, that's where it should end.
Well, I think so too. Just like when the Congress people, there was doctors and lawyers, which they're not supposed to be lawyers or bankers, but they are in Congress. They get out of there, they get paid the rest of their lives. No, they should be like everybody else. Go back to your real job. Go back to what you was doing. You're a real person, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh no, they can go back to their real job, but they still keep their pension.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. They've only been there 4 to 8 years at max.
Yeah, makes no sense.
Yeah, minimum they stay 2 years. They got their whole 10-year in.
Yeah.
Now they get full. They get up to 85% of their benefits.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Once you leave, that should be it.
Yeah, just like me and you. We quit a job. What do we got to do? You're either on food stamps, or staying in the deployment enjoyment line, or unemployment line, and or you're getting a damn job.
Yeah, even their health benefits carry for the rest of their life.
Yes, their health benefits carry till their death.
If we leave a company and we want our health to continue, we have to pay that ridiculous amount.
Yeah, you got 30 days from the time you quit to either up a policy with them.
Yep.
Which is a little bit less to start a new policy, but still, it's still $1,600 per person, basically. A family of 4, my mom and her husband were paying damn near $2,400. That was $1,600 a month for shit they didn't even use.
Yeah, I don't get it, brother. I don't.
The cat said my clearance was on the 5-year basis. Okay. So your clearance is good until your time runs out. Okay. So if you sign up for 20 years and you only do 5 of it, you still got clearance for 15 years.
Yeah, and I'm not. When I say that, I'm not referring to the what I want to say, the lower echelon of the intelligence agencies. I'm referring to the higher ups.
Yeah, the anarchy of it.
Yeah.
Right. Wait, that's the wrong word, but anyway.
No, that's the right word. Yeah. The worst of the worst.
Oh my God, yeah, it's just crazy. Blackjack, hello?
Yes. But I am all in for term limits, buddy. I think if the president should have to be limited, so should Congress.
Well, if they're equal branches, why the hell not?
Yeah.
And that's like the Supreme Court. There is no lifetime seat in the Supreme Court. There was times throughout the 1900s that some of them damn Supreme Court members didn't last 6 weeks, much less 6 months.
Yeah.
They weren't following the Constitution, they was thrown out.
Yeah.
What the hell is going wrong now?
Yeah. That's a good question.
And now they just pick and choose what the case they're going to hear.
Yeah.
And then they give their renderance like it's some big to do, and they can't make a judgment whatsoever. All they can do is send it back down to a lower court saying that they ain't following the Constitution. Follow the Constitution, make a difference.
Yep.
Turn your verdict constitutional. And that's all they're saying.
I think the Supreme Court is just as controlled as everything else, but
it's paid off. It's bought and paid for.
Yeah.
Look at Chief Justice Roberts. He needed his ass thrown out on his ear, in my eyes. Sharon Whitmore, hello.
I did see in an article today, though, Shane. Do you remember the case that went before the Supreme Court Appeals in Texas, I believe it was, about the 2020 elections being fraudulent?
Yes.
They are going to rehear that in the Supreme Court. The gentleman...
That was under Gorsuch's watch, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. They are going to... The gentleman that filed the suit found a way to bypass the appeals court and go straight to the Supreme Court.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they're going to
Now
hear it.
they'll just hear it. That's the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah,
Because they usually do 80 to 90 cases a year. Think about that.
right.
What are you doing for the other 220 days a year that you're in the seat? Yeah, I know. Granted, some of them take 2 or 3 days, but still 80 to 90. That's not. Hell, ours will do that a week at our little local courthouse. Hey, Indy, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Hope your show's going well. Wish all the best.
You're familiar with Hamilton 68, right? The Russia collusion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I found a really interesting article today on that. It's very lengthy, but it explains a lot, breaks it down.
Well, good. Good.
And I could share that if anybody wants to go read it. We wouldn't have enough hours on the show to read it to y'all.
I just put it in the out in the chat.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to go see it, you might give a little more description of what it is, so they'll understand what we're talking about.
Yeah. Let me It's how the former intelligence officials and the Democratic operatives conspired together to manufacture Russiagate is what it is.
Right.
And like I said, it's very lengthy, but it really breaks it down nicely.
What was that? That think tank there in Boston that was part of that too. What the hell was the name of that?
Yeah. Something GPS. What was that? Fusion GPS or something like that.
Yes.
There you go, guys. It's a very interesting read if you want to check it out. And like I said, it's very, very lengthy, but it really breaks it down good.
You may not be able to do it because you're not rich.
Oh, well, I can drop it in private.
Yeah, and I'll drop it over there.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, I'll drop it over there. Sorry about that. I forgot all about that.
There you go, Shane.
Thank you.
Like I said, it's very good read if anybody wants to know what happened in that process. Or if you don't know already, a lot of us do, but I found that article earlier today.
Let's see.
Yeah, Shane's getting it up for you, DeCat.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm having a few issues here.
Yeah. You gotta bear with him. He has that early onset dementia, you know.
Oh, I know that shit's right.
I'm just yanking you, buddy. Oh, no, camper man. Let's not go there. I do not want a wrench. I don't want that responsibility, and I definitely don't want Liz and Red and spanking me.
Right.
Fellow aliens, Professor Falcon. Good evening, fellow aliens. Nanu.
Well, I took a minute, but I got her figured out, so now she's in there.
Thank you, Shane.
Yep.
Like I said, if you guys want to check it out, it's a pretty good read. If not, that's okay too. I just thought I'd share that little bit of info that I read today.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's always good to have knowledge if you're looking for it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I like to retain as much as I can, like you, Shane. You know, you get into certain topics, and if you're not...
You got to be very diverse, yes, to keep up with any conversation that comes up.
Yeah, you really at least need to know a little knowledge on the topic, you know.
Right.
And that one is very lengthy. I mean, it really breaks it down. It's pretty good.
I've watched a couple that Red sent me that's like that, and it's like I don't even know how to present that stuff on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty pretty lengthy on some of them, but I mean, there's some good reads in it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. And some of it can be very confusing in spots.
Oh, absolutely.
It's.
Yep.
Camperman, phone home.
Yeah, Professor Falcon, if you, yeah, there you are. Hello. Good to see you again. I did say hello earlier, but I kind of know how your schedule goes. You pop in, say hello, and you're here. You're the first one, and then you got to bail, and usually you'll do something, and you'll be back. So I know how your schedule kind of works. So, but hello and welcome back.
And Shane, I never did get to ask you, brother, how'd your day go today?
Long.
Long?
Long. Like I said, 4 hours of sleep and long.
Buddy, I don't know how you keep going, bud.
No, I go through these damn spurts every couple of weeks. I'll go through a sleep deprivation, and then my body will just finally shut down. And sometimes I'll take a day or so off my show just to catch up on sleep, or I'll just run an hour and and then I'll catch back up. Then my body's ready to go, and in between my sleep schedule and my the guys coming in and out, it makes it tough.
Yeah, yeah.
I was going to take a nap today, try to catch a couple hours, and the people living upstairs, that wasn't going to happen. They tend to have to speak at the top of their vocal abilities. And so it makes it a little, and you never realize that a stairwell is like an echo tunnel, especially when inside of it's a concrete wall. And so it's barreling down right into my eardrum, and I'm thinking, alrighty, this was a waste of time. I guess I'll get back up and find something else to do.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was
find silver. Look at some of the 10-ounce bar price. Yeah, Professor, I did look into them today. Matter of fact, because I noticed the price dropped down to $21.63 instead of $21.93. So I did look at that. Like I said, everybody's freaking out because I own a bunch that I bought. By the time I was done paying my premiums, it was $32 to $33. But I'm not freaking out a bit. I wish it'd get on down to $6. I don't have to sell it. I can just sit on it. But eventually, I may not get to see it, but my kids might.
Yeah.
They may see some $3,000 prices and retire overly nice, as much as I've got. Hell, if it goes to where I'd like to see it go and what's predicted it should be, they'll be damn near billionaires, both of them.
Yeah, any little bit of silver you guys can obtain is a good thing. It really is.
You paid $24.95 an ounce today. Wow, Professor, that's a little. If that's counting your premium too, a $3, your broker's fee that sells it, that's not bad. That's about right. But if that's $24.95 plus your broker's fee of $3.95, $3.65, $2.65. It's a little pricey.
Yeah, that seems a little steep to me.
Nah, it's not bad. 24, like I said, if that's got the premium cut in it, that's all together. That ain't bad at all.
Concerned Patriot. I absolutely know where Gibson City is. I've been there many, many times. And my youngest daughter, actually lives in South Carolina now. With her family. Yeah.
You still have family in Champaign? See, we wasn't there very damn long. I think we was only there in Champaign for, like I said, I was born in Champaign. But we didn't live in Illinois very long. My dad was in the Air Force, and every couple of weeks we was moving. He jumped around all the time. And that was back during the Vietnam crap. So, reached 600 an ounce before years in. Mary, if it does, I'll still be happy.
Yeah.
I'll be happy.
Yeah, I'd have to clean myself up if I could get that kind of price.
Yeah, I might go ahead and just wipe out the cabinet and start again. Yes, because
Well, you're
you got you get enough ounces in there, and when a steel shelf starts to bend, you're going, okay, I'm gonna have to get another shelf in here. So
yeah. Speaking of Air Force, you said your father was in the Air Force.
yes,
Rantoul had one of the largest Air Forces bases around for years.
mm-hmm.
Chanute Air Force Base.
Yeah, Chanute is where my dad was working for a while until they shipped him out to Vietnam.
Yeah, they had that
To Thailand, actually. It wasn't Vietnam, it was Thailand.
building there, the P3 building, which was a miniature version of like the Pentagon, if you remember right.
Yep.
It was no center section. That was all parking, and it just went in that
Yep.
hexagon shape or whatever it was, just 4 floors and nothing but office to office to office,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it was quite huge. They ended up completely shutting it down. Now it's just it's personal housing and government housing, and it's basically a yeah little town within a town.
Oh, yeah.
It's still cool to drive around it though, because all the original roads are still there and everything. The runways are still there.
Well, that's cool. Well,
Yeah.
it could always be reverbed if they needed it to, too.
Yeah, yeah. They all the hangars are transformed into factories now, and
There's nothing wrong with that.
right. At least they're getting some good use out of it.
And some of them are probably government contract paid
Oh, I would think.
industries,
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know if they even use the runways. Well, I'm assuming they do because they still do air shows over there.
Yep. Well, and I'm sure they ship out some of their product out of there on plane.
Yeah, yeah. I'm guessing they probably still use them on at least on a minimal basis.
Oh, yeah.
The tower is still there, so
Air traffic control. They don't control nothing. They just say, hey, dumbass, you better move your speed and your altitude. You're going to hit somebody else.
yeah. I'm not sure what's going on with the FFA right now with all these near misses and
Oh, my God. Yes.
crashing planes on the run. Not even on the runway, in the staging areas. You see where they were pulling a plane and ran into a bus.
Yeah, I see. Have another drink, Sonny.
Jeez. Well, they're begging for pilots, buddy. They've lowered their limits. They're letting just about anybody in there.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Delta just put out a thing today. Matter of fact, I seen hiring all kinds of help at Delta offices and terminals.
Yeah.
All kinds of help, paying start out at $31 an hour, no experience necessary.
Wow.
And I was thinking, damn, I'd almost go back to work for that.
There's more and more companies going to non-college people now for their employment. Have you noticed that?
Well, college people are overappraised and overpaid.
Yeah.
I'm because they
you
have no physical hands-on experience.
bingo, buddy. You cannot beat life experience in the workforce.
And I want to tell you, I think anybody that's going to go into a college to do a job, go out and do that job for a year, wherever you're at, do it for a year. Then go to college, and you go, that ain't going to work in the field. So now you've already got one up on all these book smart people because you know what it does. We had an engineer come out, cost $70,000 to put in this cooler. That's just for his knowledge. And me and the guy that was my boss that was help install it, we said it ain't going to work out here. We got blowing sand. It will not work. It's going to eat it up with electrolysis before a month's up. No, it won't. This is how it's going to go. And I'm thinking, you dumb punk.
Yeah.
And so I called that old boy at 73 years old, an old engineer. I said, what do you think about this? And I told him specs. He says, oh my God, somebody wasted a lot of damn money. I said, yes, they did.
Yes,
I'll be
sir.
go to hell. 3 weeks later, we're replaced it with one I recommended.
Isn't
And
that something?
I'm like, damn it, idiots. Let me save you some damn money. Well, I become their number one mechanic after that for 3 years. And I didn't even work for
Wow.
that company.
Wow.
So,
Hi,
yeah,
Devil Dog. Good to see
any
you,
of those
brother.
big, big units, they'd send me out to work on. That I was in charge of. I mean, they'd have 13 of their own guys, and it'd be me and one my helpers. That was it.
Yeah.
And we'd do one whole side of the engine before they could get their whole side done. They had 13 guys, but 14 of them were standing around talking. They'd find somebody to talk to, bumper or somebody. And then they set the valves and everything wrong. We get it running. It's backfiring and popping. They said, what's wrong? I can tell you what's wrong. No one listen. I can tell you what's wrong. No one listen. They finally said, okay, we can't figure it out. I said, you set the damn valves wrong on your side. Well, you know, I said, it's coming out. That's the first side. That's y'all's side. Y'all replace the heads on it. I said, what'd you set the valves at? And they told me, yep, you're an idiot. I said, come on. I took my hand. We went over and set them valves on that side. Ooh. I mean, smooth as a whistle. And they're like, asshole. And this is their top brass in their company. I'm thinking, we're just a bunch of redneck hillbillies that cobble shit together for roundy round dirt trackers, you know? You damn moron. Y'all been to school and all this crazy shit. Got all the high dollar tools and trucks. And I'm thinking, we pull up in a jalopy,
Oh, hell.
chain bolted to the top of our Chrysler.
Oh, my
Do a better
Lord.
job than them, you know. We open the trunk to get her tools out. It wasn't that bad, but you know what I'm saying.
Yes, sir, I do.
We was a low budget company, but we did the best work, and we had plenty of it.
Oh, oh, D Dog says they're wanting to hire more people with common sense. That's.
Yeah,
I'm so glad I don't have to apply in the workforce anymore because I'd never get a job if that was the case.
yeah. I got common sense built. I took that rung out of the ladder. I didn't want it to catch up to me.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, Mary Freeland. Yeah, when I hire a carpenter, I will not want to get one that's went to college or a middle school, for because they think they know everything. They don't listen. What happens in college on a piece of paper is not what happens in real life. I'm sorry. You know, everything's by 100% degrees. You know, precise on a book, in a book, and on a piece of paper. You
And
get in
that,
the real world, that is not a true scenario.
yeah. And they all feel entitled, Shade. They want something for nothing. They don't want to work to succeed.
Even the ones that'll work, they screw up more crap because they're going by the book instead of what's actually there.
Yeah.
Take that book and use it as a. And I'm going. Sorry to say this, but use it as kindling, and listen to the people that's older that's been doing this shit their whole lives, hands on. You might learn something that's actually usable.
Yes, I agree with that 100%. You know, there's something really seriously wrong with our education system when you've got college students working at a fast food restaurant that cannot count change back to you without the machine telling them.
Oh, I know that's right.
That's,
Oh my God!
I've
You
never
get,
seen
they
it like
got
that.
$100,000 degree to work at McDonald's.
Yeah, and then
Wow.
and can't do general math.
Right.
It's
Well, they didn't get the calculator in front of them. Yeah, you do it on the
unbelievable.
cash register.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, the one thing they forgot to read was follow and pay attention to what they teach you. Okay, well, they skip it, you know, quick scan it, think they know everything. Yeah, it's crazy. I tell you, and I'm not making fun. Some of them kids that come out of college are just stupid smart.
Yeah, on certain issues.
Yeah, oh, get this. My stepson, my ex-wife that I was telling you about, you know, the story last night. Miss Swallow. Anyway,
Yeah.
her son, all he loved to do was play his game. He was offered $23 an hour to stay on he went to work for Walmart in the deli. They offered him $23 to become manager, but he had to have all the responsibilities. He said, no, I'm comfortable where I'm at. Because he only worked like 5 hours a day and he could go home and play his game.
Wow.
Well, he put in an application. This company had sent him an application for the company that he had been playing these games with. Well, so far he's flown to Japan, all these countries with this company, and they're paying him. He's not even 30 years old, and he's building his first fucking house. Excuse
Really?
me. Yes. Cash
Wow.
money.
Nice.
And this is a punk ass kid that never even went to college. Yeah.
Well, it just goes to show you what hard work will get you,
Well, and he's not a hard worker. Like I said, he laid in his room. He's one of those kids who couldn't get off the computer or the Xbox. But man, he was just, and his dad was really intelligent too. His dad was an architect.
Yeah.
He worked in an architect. They built designs and stuff like that. And his mom was no dummy. Don't get me wrong. She went to college too, and she was, shit. When she started with Chesapeake, there was only 8, 10, 12 people working there in the office. And by the time that she retired from there, or got retired from there at 32, there was over 8,000 people in that office building.
Yeah.
That tells you how big Chesapeake got out here.
Wow.
It was Chesapeake went all over the world. It was one of the world's largest oil field companies out there.
Okay.
They rated right up there with Halliburton and all them.
I did not know that. Yeah.
And one of the partners, and he ended up getting bought out, and he went over to he started his own company. It was called Sandridge up in Kansas.
Okay.
And so he does that now. And I knew him. I got to meet him due to my ex-wife knew him personally because she was the secretary for him and I think his name was Don, the one that owned Chesapeake. So anyway,
Yeah. I'm not very familiar with him, but that's interesting.
yeah, it's neat. Like I said, I've been around a little bit. I ain't just this old bum that hangs out, in the armpit of Oklahoma.
He's probably a good one to get info from all the permits and everything you need for the drilling rights and stuff, I bet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sandridge is number one for that because that's his cup of tea is the punching holes in. He has to get all them drilling contracts. Now he usually does shallow well, which is fine. Still money in that too.
Are they is their company kind of suffering under this administration?
It's been suffering for a while. Yeah, it went bad before Trump took over.
Oh.
It went bad during the Biden years, the Obama years.
Obama, yeah. Seems to be the case with a lot of them, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of cryo plants shut down. I used to buy and sell cryo plants. I'd buy them $30,000, $40,000 and turn around and sell them $250,000, $300,000 a piece.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's real nice.
It ain't bad. I'd usually do 1 or 2 a year there for about 3 years. And then the market dried up on them too. So then I had to piece them out. And what wouldn't sell, I just hauled to scrap. Well, I still made my money back. But I spent a lot of money getting them and stuff like that too. So by the end of it, it all washed out. It was a wash. I didn't make hardly anything after I paid my guys and the insurance and all that. We didn't lose no money and kept us busy.
Seems like that would be an interesting thing to get into, I would think.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Is it tough to find the buyers once you purchase?
Not in the realm I was in at that time.
Yeah.
No, because if I didn't know anybody that was looking, I'd start calling some of these big cryo plants, and sometimes they'd look for an off-station plant they could put as a subsidiary to help break down, incoming.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I'd go to. PBR, there was PBR, there was there were several out there that you could get a hold of. Excuse me. And yeah, they'd put you in touch with people looking for them all the time. I've had to ship some plumb to California. I shipped one or two to Little Rock, Arkansas. I've shipped one over into, it's right in between Florida and South Carolina. So I don't know if it was actually in Georgia, but I think it was right along in there somewhere.
Yeah.
But, we're talking this damn near 10 years ago.
Okay. Okay. I think that's fascinating, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I got connections all over the United States and even some down in Mexico because I sell pipe down there.
Well, you just had an extensive career, haven't you? And
You have to out here or you'll starve to death.
is that what it is?
Yeah. If you just do one thing, you specialize in something,
Yeah.
it ain't working at the grocery store or working at Love's or a Quick Stop as a cook or a waitress, you're pretty much SOL.
So career wise, you got to be pretty open minded and versatile out there.
Oh, absolutely. That's why when we started building, framing houses, well, we figured out we was going to starve to death doing that. So we went into drying them up, windows, doors, roofs.
Yeah.
Then we went to pouring concrete. Then we went to framing, wiring, plumbing, rough ends.
Yeah.
We'd walk in, be a pile of dirt. And when we left, you could move your furniture in. Carpet would be in. Tile would be in. All the cabinetry be in. So, yeah, we did it footing to finish. There was only 4 of us.
Well, you get into concrete work, that's getting into some hard labor there.
Oh, it's warm. That and roofing has killed my knees.
Yeah.
I
never
still
mind.
It, but I can't get on my knees all the time like I used to.
Yeah, I never mind putting a roof on, but I sure hated the tear off.
Oh my God, yeah, and you always tore off in the hottest part of the year.
It seems like it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'll just say Thailand. Looks like they got the backdoor trots real bad right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I hear they're getting a few planes rammed up them a little bit.
Well, she got food poisoning or he, whichever the case may be, and been decimating the bathroom all day.
That would be rough.
I don't like that. Oh boy, that's rough. That's rough.
Yep, I've been there.
I've always wanted to go there, just never have.
I hear it's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I want to be there right at this moment. With China doing the flybys.
Yeah. And Australia is still on my bucket list. I want to go there one day. I've never been.
I've always wanted to go see it. Just once.
Yeah. Yeah, just once.
I don't want to see the cities. I want to see the outback.
That would be
the beauty of the outback.
Yeah.
But they say that's some of the most dangerous parts of the world is out there in Australia and the outback.
Yeah, but you can get the good guided overnights and stuff, Mm-hmm. I would do that.
I'd love to. I just can't afford it. Now, that's not a cheap flight to fly over there. Then to get a guided tour that's going to take, 3 or 4 days, it's just a lot of expense. And you got to have all the gear to do it.
Right.
Or have them set up places along the way you could stay. Then there ain't no telling what the hell you're going to be eating half the time. Whether it be snake or...
Yeah, that would worry me.
Hey, if they eat it, I guess it's good enough for me. Hell with it. It may give me the squirts, but hey.
Shane turned into our real life Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, yeah. It's not a knife.
Eating guana. He says, yeah, it tastes like dung, but you can eat it. No thanks. No thanks.
Yeah, 10 most deadly snakes are in Australia. Yes, I will agree with that.
Camper man, been all over the U.S.
The only place I've been out of the States is I went down to Flores, Mexico one time. And it was for like 3 or 4 days. I was 13, 14. And it was with a church camp. We was going down to We was painting the church. We was going to do some good down in Mexico. Went down there and painted part of it. Come back the next day and there was graffiti all over it. Paint
Wow.
again. Come back the next day, there's graffiti all over it. So the only paint we could get donated to us was a titty pink. So we painted this damn church titty pink and the doorways and windows white, all in one day. The next day we went back to clean up some of our mess and there was no paint on it. They wouldn't even touch that damn thing.
Really?
But we couldn't stay there at night. Even the Mexicans said, no, if you're not from, he said that half the people that are from El Paso won't stay here, even if they're Spanish. We won't stay here. They'll go back across the state, across, country lines. They won't even stay over there. It's that rough.
Uh-oh, what'd I mess up? Well, let me go back up.
Well,
I don't know. It says
all
read
right.
it. Read it. You know what, Camper? I've been in every state in the continental U.S. other than Maine. I've never been to Maine.
I ain't been to Puerto Rico and I ain't been to Hawaii.
Yeah.
I ain't been to Alaska.
No, I've not been to Alaska. I have been to Hawaii. I've been to Mexico. I've been in Canada. Toronto's a gorgeous city, Shane. Especially at night.
Now, I hear during the summer it is, yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Right
All
about
that-
now, I don't want to be anywhere close to there.
Yeah, they have. No, I wouldn't go up there right now.
Only you could get in there, could you?
I'd be afraid of getting in prison for something, man. That's how bad it is up there right now.
I was thinking more of the snow and the cold.
Yeah, that
30
too.
and 40 below zero. I mean, come on. That's pretty chilly.
Yeah, I couldn't live with that.
Yeah.
You know, it gets cold enough here that I don't like it. I can't imagine 40 and 50 below.
No. It's been a long time since I witnessed anything of that. I was in Iowa the last time I witnessed. They said, now this has been, oh my God, a lot of years ago. But they said it was like 30 below zero and with wind chill factor at 60 mile an hour in the hills, which so you don't feel it as much. They said it was 90 below zero with wind chill factored in. And me and my older brother were out there playing in it like in just regular shirts, long sleeve shirts, but we was out there playing in it like it was nothing. Everybody else was bundled up. We're like, hell, this is nice because we're used to Oklahoma, where it gets 10 below and it'll chill you to the bone. That wind blowing.
Yeah.
And up there it was just different because the wind didn't hit you like it did. It was just a stagnant cold.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't like that bone chilling stuff, brother. I don't.
Shoot, no. I'm usually pretty good until that wind blows.
Yeah.
And I used to tell everybody that, when winter hits, my feet don't fall out till spring. I can put my foot on somebody in the middle of the night under the covers, and I guarantee they're going to come out. Everything I just dropped a bucket of ice cubes on them.
Yeah. Oh. Well,
I'm going to hand it to you again for a second.
All right, Shane.
Because this time I'm going to the restroom instead of getting a drink. So.
Okay. Yeah, Camper. Yeah, I get that, buddy. I was in the trucking industry for several decades. I still miss it from time to time, but not enough that I'd ever want to go back to it. It's a whole nother kind of lifestyle there. It's enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night, the cat. Ridge Runner, good to see you. Spend a year in Iceland. No, thank you. Isn't Iceland the one that's all green though, and Greenland is the one that's all frozen? If memory serves me correct, I never did get that. That's weird to me. No trees in Iceland. Yeah. But I believe Iceland is vastly green with the grasses and the vegetation, if I remember right. And I think Greenland is mostly just stone and frozen tundra. Yeah, Greenland is an icebox. Yeah, yeah. Retired truck driver, 35 years, don't miss it a bit. Chris Gilbert. Yes, sir. I miss it from time to time, but I wouldn't want to have to do it all over again.
Yeah, D-Dog, I was just thinking the same thing as, yeah, back when they was making the maps out, I think some Viking sailor got drunk and named the wrong one the wrong thing. Couldn't remember which one was which, they just named them and they had it backwards. There ain't no way that Iceland and Greenland uphold to their name by no means.
Right.
The last I've seen, anything I can find is Iceland is for a good part. Now it's in a cooler weather, but the plants and grasses and stuff they have are a cooler weather growth, so they'll grow in that hardier condition. Where Greenland, yeah, it's just a frozen tundra half the time.
I think I don't know where I seen it, Shane. I seen a picture of a rental property one time. The most secluded place in the world was on Iceland, if I remember right, on an island right off of Iceland.
Yep, on that peak.
Yeah, it was a little
Yep.
like a rental home stuck down in this valley with the hills around it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen it.
Yeah, it's the only thing on the entire island is that one little rental house.
And I think they pay you to stay there because you have to keep care of the lighthouse while you're there.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, and you can't have no phone because there is no service. And
Yeah, there's not even electricity.
no, you take whatever you need, and they supply you with the main stuff.
Yeah.
But your necessities are all on you. Yeah, I looked at that. There's a couple places like that in the world.
Yeah, I don't mind going off grid once in a while, but I don't believe I'd want to be that isolated.
Yeah, then you have to. Yeah, then you're there. You're stuck for 6 months, so you can't get off that island whether you go berserk or not.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I couldn't either. No company in, no company out. You're there by yourself. Well, they might get a few more takers if they would open it up a little bit and let some visitors come by.
Well, I tell you what, it was a beautiful island.
Oh my God, wasn't it?
Yeah, just green as could be, overlooking the ocean. It was just gorgeous.
Yep. Yeah, I've seen several of those all over the world, and it just makes you. That's like that one. The only thing I don't like about this little island, it was a man-made island right off the coast of New York. And that's the bad thing I feel about that place is it's too far north for me. I don't like that cold, that extreme cold. But it was a fort built in the 1800s on an island, and they said you could buy it for a little or nothing. But the historical society says you can only rebuild what was intentionally going to be there.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sorry, if I buy a damn island, I'm going to do what the hell I want to it. Yeah, the structure on the outside, it had 3 and 4 thick foot walls. It was mortar proof and cannonball proof. But yeah, I just couldn't fathom buying that place because you can buy it for a little and nothing really compared to your own island, and it's not very far off the coast, 20 miles maybe 15 miles. But it's just too far north, and then they had all these damn stupid rules you had to follow, and it was also a bird sanctuary.
Just a sec, Shane. Curious. Yeah. That was the one I was looking into, them 15-minute cities and that C40 governors. I spent 3 or 4 days on that, and it was a bunch to do about nothing. To be quite honest with you, it's all part of the global agenda to isolate people in one area is all it amounted to be.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to scrap that one. It really didn't lead to anything serious, depending on how you look at it, I guess. I just don't want to be the one that's out here spreading fear porn or hopium or anything like that anymore. I want to deal in facts. You know, we've got enough of the fear porn channels out here for sure.
And Capperman, yes, I did hear something about Black Hawk helicopter crash. I don't think it was real recent, but it was within the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
I didn't hear a lot about it. It's kind of under the hush hush, but it was reported it did go down. Now, I heard more than so be it. I just haven't.
I did see the video of it plummeting straight down today, Shane.
Okay. Did they say why or what happened? Because I never got no details.
No. They showed the video of it coming down, and then it switched to a video right off of a road where the smoke plume and everything that was evolved from it. I'm sure nobody survived it. I think, matter of fact, there was at least 4 dead in it, if I remember right.
Curious looking hello.
Oh, yeah. Curious. I would not want to be up there right now. Absolutely not. What they're doing.
Make sure and look at your YouTube side. We shouldn't. Somebody's not appreciative.
What happened?
Curious was hidden. Oh, now it's unhidden by red. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'll have to figure it out here after the show. I don't know. I don't know if Bruce knows this person or what.
I'm lost, buddy.
Well, what shows up on your StreamYard side?
Yeah.
If they blocked it on the YouTube side, we can still see it here on the StreamYard side. And that's how the creator keeps up with the chat.
Gotcha.
But if you don't know the name and you're not familiar with it, before you address it, always give it a few minutes. Oh, it was an accident. No worries, Bruce. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize. I was just responding to them.
Yeah, Bruce, he made a mistake, so it's no big deal. Okay, good. Okay, good. But yeah, usually if you'll just, I always keep my YouTube on my other monitor so I can see, because a lot of times I have got myself into trouble talking to people that ain't even there. And they're hidden over there in the YouTube side, because that's where all the mods act is over there.
I do have it up, Shane. I just forget to glance over there once in a while.
I get to looking over there because the screen's bigger and stuff, and I forget to look at this one, and I need to pay attention to this one too.
Yeah. Curious, basically what the 15-minute cities are. They're designed to contain everything that you need for life within a 15-minute walk of your location.
Correct.
Gas, groceries, banking, religious affiliations, everything within a 15-minute walk of you. And it's all part of the green agenda is all it is. They're wanting to do away with vehicles.
No, it's called consolidation, so they can take over the lands and do what the hell they want with it, and convince us all that and then they can control us with their digital money. Go back and watch RoboCop. That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
There was another movie about it too that contaminated a lot of land, and a few stayed out there, and the ones that was in the cities were protected, but they had to go by everything the government said. And if your building become locked down, there were steel doors that would close. You're stuck. You couldn't leave until they got the thing figured out.
I tell you what, Shane, my take on it, just on the brief few days I did spend looking into it, I think it's another way to contain people. So if they ever want to, they've got you contained in a little tight area in different various places, then we're a lot easier to control when they come in. You know, that was the take I took on it.
Yes, it's manageable.
Yes.
I mean, think about it. You want to take out New York City, you're taking out 7 to 9 million people all in once.
Right.
That's pretty easy to contain.
Yeah.
It's probably down to 6 million right now because there's many left, but is still go out here in the middle of flyover country, like you're in the top end of it, and I'm down here towards the bottom end of it. But you take out here, they couldn't just drop one little bomb and take care of all of us because we're so spread out here. It's just silly. I mean, you might get one or two of us, but you're ineffective on your price spending for your bombs.
Yes.
And it's hardest for it to control us when we cook, clean, catch, kill, and grow our own food. Now, how hard is it going to be to run us off? Well, it's going to be pretty hard, but if you're in a big city, they can just cut off your food supply and make you mind.
That's exactly right.
They can cut off your funds, make you mind.
Yeah.
And it's easy to do in a controlled area.
Yeah.
They can quarantine it off, no one in, no one out. You're screwed.
It's exactly why they're coming after your weapons so hard, folks.
Yep.
Guerrilla warfare is an ugly thing, and that's a war they know they can't win. And that's the only reason we have not ever been invaded as a country. They can't, us collectively, they can't beat us.
Yeah, and Curious says there's also fine people who live in 15-minute cities. Yep.
Wow.
That's what they want, but that's not where I'm going.
No. Well, I know it's starting here. There's a conglomerate of 40 governors that are trying to implement it in certain areas,
Well, I don't know which 40 that would be. There might be 4.
Yeah, there's 40, Shane. I had the list the other day. I'll have to find it again, and I'll elaborate on it with you. Not sure what I done with it right off the bat, but
Tennessee Ridge Runner, I will agree with that. Only give up my pew bullet first. That's why I said when all this stuff was going around about this whooping cough, yeah, I'll trade you shot for shot. I go first.
Yeah.
You ain't coming to my door.
Yeah, the only way they're going to get my ammunition's out of the end of my barrel.
Yep. I'll give it to you one at a time.
Yeah.
I got a few. Josh Travers, hello. Pee today at work. Well, I guess it's okay to pee occasionally. Yeah. It's getting hard for me to read these damn channels. I have to put my eyeballs back on.
Yeah. I don't know if I need new glasses or what, but it's getting hard for me to read too, Shane.
Well, 4 hours of sleep, my eyes ain't at its optimal operating mode yet.
Yeah, I get that, brother. Yeah.
They get a little fuzzy every now and again, but I'm still good. I caught my second wind. I don't know what that's worth, but I caught it.
Uh-oh.
Nothing to do with it.
Kim says they have started in London 25 pounds to take your car into the city.
25 pounds. That's I don't know how much money that is, to be honest with you. American dollars. I don't know how much that is.
Well, Josh, I'm sorry you had a bad day, buddy. I hope it's better for you tomorrow. It's not good all the time, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I keep forgetting his name's Travers. He used to come as Josh TV.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Kim Harity says it's $50. Grace Johnson says $38. So somewhere in between there.
Yeah, I don't have any idea.
Decat, my weather here, we got a little dust in the snow. Let me look out the door. It won't take a second. I don't think we got much anything. It's cold as piss. Yeah, we just got a little dusting. Just a little dusting. Not even maybe a quarter inch. Just enough to put some white on the ground, but that's it.
Yeah. And where I'm at, it was 60 today. And tomorrow, Lord only knows.
Well, let me ask you a question. What's your tattoo on your
arm? It's an old school microphone, bug, with musical.
Oh, okay.
And I got this in remembrance of an old friend of mine that used to play guitar in a band I was in.
Okay.
He passed away from brain cancer.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I just seen it. Couldn't tell what it was the way you said it. So this is the first time I've seen it. First time you've been in a sleeveless shirt too. So
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's all it is, bud. It's just you remember the old school microphones, the metal ones,
oh yeah.
like the crooners used to use and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
I just sold one of them for $200.
Oh boy, they had a hell of a sound.
Oh my God. Yeah, I couldn't get to work on with my EQ not correctly.
Really. You
Yeah,
can get,
it was just too old, and the adapters I had to use to adapt to my EQ.
and they were very sensitive mics. You get a lot of feedback with them if you wasn't
Oh my
careful.
God, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You get anywhere close to a speaker, and that thing's screaming in your ear.
yeah. They were great for studio recording, though.
Yes.
Not so much for live, I don't think. I didn't think,
no,
but
that's what we tried to use was for live, and it just wasn't working. Now in the
yeah.
studio, you don't have any music in your head except what's in your headphones.
Right.
There's no equipment in that room, and it's a sealed ass room.
Right.
So they work great in there.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, the sound you can get out of them on recording is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're going for that old school sound at the time.
Oh yeah, Journey and REO Speedwagon, shit like that. Yes,
Yeah.
you could really pull that crap out with that.
Yeah. Even more so than today's technology. As good as the mics are today,
Oh yeah,
you can't beat some of that old equipment.
no,
The old
yeah,
tube amps and
yeah, that is an old sound, and it all went through crystals and
Yeah.
tubes.
tubes. Tubes was it, buddy.
It had a different sound in this digital.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Like I said, my brother's got that lap steel. It's a 1954 Fender Stratocaster. His dad gave him, and he has the original amp that goes with it too, and it all works.
Joshua, hey Shane, you hear about the football game at the Super Bowl? The Eagles lost.
I talked to somebody the day before that game, and I said, "I'm gonna tell you what, the Chiefs been coming up every year, so there's a pretty good chance they would win."
Yeah.
They look like I was going nuts. Huh.
Oh, we probably should. Way to go, Red. She knows what I'm talking. She's a chief head.
Yeah, T. Muckett says a good old Marshall amp. Yep. Well, I think this was an original Fender amp that my brother's got.
Oh, I love the old Fender twin reverb amps, buddy.
Yeah, I think that's what this is.
Oh my God. That's a sound that'll never be replaced, especially if you want to play blues. That amp is. Oh.
Yep.
Speaking of the Super Bowl, Shane, I don't know in your area, but in my area, I noticed a distinct deletion in the Super Bowl this year. We did not have one Budweiser commercial.
They're getting rid of all that. They've been slowly weeding that out. Remember, they used to have Winston and Camel commercials too.
Yeah, I look forward to the Bud commercial every year with the Clydesdales. It was always good.
Yeah, I liked it when they started bringing them back again because they quit it for a while and they quit it again.
Yeah.
I always liked the Coors Light commercials because they always had the beautiful women dancing and look like Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders out there.
Yeah.
So I grew out of that too. Like I said, I haven't watched football in years.
I don't know how many of you watched it or what you thought about the commercials, but I thought they were, for the most part, pretty lame. There wasn't no
like $3 million for a 30-second skit on there.
Yeah, and there was no humor, buddy. They were really ignorant.
The halftime show I heard was another satanic show.
I went to the bathroom when that came on.
Long overdue, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Becky Justice. It has been for the last couple of years. Every Super Bowl, they just coming right out in your face and showing it to you. Yeah, it's been bad.
There was one commercial that I enjoyed that I got tickled a little bit, and that was with Bradley Cooper and his mom. I found that one pretty cute.
No, I didn't see it, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, but other than that, there wasn't nothing, bub. It was. Heard they going after Mr. Ruger.
I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
Mr. Rodgers, probably.
Oh. Which Rodgers? The sweater wearer or the Packer quarterback? And choose your words wisely. Look behind me. Oh hell! I thought I'd get that one.
Did he ever decide whether he's going to go to baseball or not?
No, I haven't heard a thing, Shane.
He had talked about 2 years ago about quitting and going to baseball. And he's
Yeah,
damn good at baseball too.
yeah.
He's a hell of an athlete.
I really, honest to God, Shane, I hope he retires this off season.
Yep.
And that's just a personal opinion. I think with the young team that they have right now, with all the additions, I think they need to bring somebody in that can actually grow with the team.
I think he'll try to lead them, and they won't listen. I think it's going to make him look like crap. His best bet is to retire and go back, go to baseball,
Yeah.
or just retire completely. It don't matter.
Yeah, I agree. He's
Baseball's less kinetic. There's no impact to it, but it's less impact. But
yeah,
I like to get ahead on baseball.
he's already secured his place in the Hall of Fame. There ain't no more he needs to do.
Well, it just depends on how much money he spends. He may have to do it just so he can get a paycheck.
Yeah.
I mean, you make $3 million a year or $30 million for a 5-year contract. You may blow through that like it's candy because you got the next term you can go through and sign up again.
Yes, sir.
And that's hard to walk away from.
Yep.
That'd even be for me and you. That kind of money.
It'd be hard to turn down.
You damn right.
Yeah.
Unless you got it piled up and you're going, okay, I got all the money I'll need for the rest of me and my kids and my grandkids' lives. Once you look at it that way, yeah, retire and be done.
Yeah, I don't care how old I am. I'd be more than happy to be a tackle dummy for $7 million a year.
Yeah.
Beat the hell out of me.
They were talking about. It started off on Aaron Rodgers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, from the Green Bay.
Yeah. I may be in Illinois, but I've been a cheesehead since I was a kid.
I've just been cheesy since I was a kid.
Yeah. My buddies around here don't care for it much during football season. They let me hear about it. But like I tell them, the only way the Bears can see the end zone is if they watch ESPN.
I know that's right. I had a buddy that played for the Bears.
You
McGraw. Yeah, Brett McGraw played for them. He also played for the Saints.
I'll be
That's the only
damned.
2 professional teams he ever played for, and neither one of them was worth a damn back then. But he was a Jayhawker, and in college he was a beast. He was a running back. He was the beast. All time, he was a walk-on to the Saints. He got out of that, got screwed up with a few extracurricular activities, and then got back on track and went to the Browns. And he said, "Yeah, I got tired of sitting there on the bench, so I just quit."
Kaiser, yeah. Me and Shane was talking about baseball a few years back. Aaron Rodgers was going to retire from the NFL and try his hand at baseball. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah,
but he never did follow through on that.
That's the last I heard. That was 2 or 3 years ago. He was going to retire and take his second love because he had already lived his legacy in football. He was going to retire and go to baseball.
Yeah.
And he was accepted in. I can't remember where, but he was accepted. I don't know what happened there. Probably offered him twice the money he was getting, I guess.
Oh, I'm sure, buddy. I'm sure. It'd be like, well, it would have been the same effect like Michael Jordan going to baseball, if you remember correctly.
No, my, wasn't that a joke?
That
Didn't
was
he
a
end up
train.
buying half the team after that because he couldn't play?
Oh, I don't know. That was a train wreck waiting to happen, though.
What was that? You remember the Big Sexy, the wrestler? Big Sexy. He was like 6'8". He might have been 7 foot. His name was, I think it was Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash, yes.
Did you know he went to high school with Jordan?
No, I did not know that.
And from what I understand, he used to beat the socks off of Jordan.
Is that right?
Yes, but he went into wrestling because he was already a pretty big, strong boy. And, well, at that height and that size, he didn't have to do a whole lot of weightlifting, just get bigger. And he just decided he didn't want to play basketball no more. He was burned out from high school. But he used to beat the socks off of Jordan.
Don't be damned.
Yep. Yeah. The Big Sexy, Kevin Nash. I remember reading about that 15 years ago.
Yeah, I did not know that. That's an interesting little piece of tidbit there, Shane.
I'm like Paul Harvey. I'm full of a lot of good, useless information. Because it is useless.
That'll be stuck in my brain from now on, though. It'll rear its ugly head once in a while.
Go back and watch some of the old wrestling. You'll see him. He's a giant, tall man. And
Yeah, I know who exactly you're talking about because they called him. I think for a while he even went under. His name was Diesel, wasn't it?
no, that was another guy. He wasn't quite as big as Kevin Nash.
Okay.
Kevin Nash always went by the Big Sexy,
Okay.
as far as I know. Now I may be mistaken, but
Well, Kevin Nash was part of the NWO with Hogan and Scott Hall and
he come in at the end or middle to the end of it. Yes.
yeah, I remember though. I remember those days.
Because he come in with, Macho Man, Randy Savage. He come back in right at the end of their little go around.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, this old gal that worked for me in the bar I used to own, that was her cousin, was Macho Man Randy Savage.
Okay. Miss Elizabeth, Randy's manager wife.
Oh my God. That was a paid part.
Yeah.
I don't think that was real.
No, I don't either.
Have a new Slim Jim. Oh yeah. Me and my little brother used to do that all the time at a party. We just say that out loud, just holler it. We'd be getting, silly on booze, and we just do that together, and everybody just turn around and look at us, giggle, and go on.
When I was younger, Slim Jims used to be a integral
Oh,
part of my diet.
yeah, they're still part of mine. I want a snack. I don't need to be skinny. I eat a Slim Jim.
It became a whole food group for a while, Shane.
No, that's right. I lived on beef jerky forever.
Yeah, probably not the healthiest decision in my life, but
Those little Slim Jims, you got the little ones, the short ones are about 4 inches long. They have 6 grams of protein, which is the same as an egg. Then you buy them great big long Slim Jims. You know how many grams of protein's in them?
I don't.
6.
Really?
How in the hell can they have the same amount of proteins? There's 3 times as much food.
I don't
make
get
any
that.
damn sense to me.
Yeah, I don't get that.
And I think that's a serious oversight on their stamping of product.
I think so, yeah.
They should have said this is 1/6 of the protein that the big ones are.
But I get all the protein I need out of peanut butter. I'm a peanut butter junkie.
Oh, you can't steer me wrong with peanut butter.
No, I could consume a lot of peanut butter.
Son of a gun, I'll eat peanut butter and on rich or saltine crackers as a snack. I mean, yeah, give me some creamy peanut butter on a piece of toast.
Yeah,
I'll put a tomato slice on it and eat it.
absolutely, buddy. That's
There's
some
people
good
who put
stuff.
tomato slice on it. There are people who put banana slices on it. I've tried it all. I like it.
Bradshaw was my favorite.
Terry Bradshaw. Yeah, he was pretty good at football. I'm not going to take that away from him. Back in his day, he was one of
Yeah,
the number one picks of all time.
yeah.
And then he went to acting, and I kind of liked a lot of his roles he played.
He's funnier than hell, Shane.
Oh my God, when he played in that show, Failure to Launch with Matthew McConaughey and the girl
Yeah,
Sex in the City, Michelle Gellar or whatever her name was.
that was hilarious.
And they finally got him to move out, and he had his sex or his naked room. Matthew come in to get something. He's standing there behind a fish tank, butt ass naked. Like, okay, I didn't need to see that, but okay.
I even, when it was on, I even enjoyed that reality show he had on with him and his wife and his family.
Yeah, that was okay for a little while.
It has some really funny moments in it.
Well, that's like that show Reba. Reba McEntire had that show.
Yeah,
Reba, and it was pretty good at times, but I just got burnt out on it in a
yeah,
hurry.
yeah. The good shows never last.
No, hell no.
You know, or they end up canceling once you get totally immersed into them.
Oh my God, yes. Everything that's so good that we love to death, and you can never get enough of the cancel.
Yeah,
All the shitty shows they keep on forever.
yeah, yeah. If you notice anymore, man, it's all reality based or it's crime based. There's
Yep.
no in between.
Yep. And I was so sick of the reality shows. You know,
Yeah,
once Big Brother quit being Big Brother about the Big Brother program and become, just a bunch of people competing for all kinds of silly shit.
yeah,
I quit watching all them reality shows. I just
yeah,
nah.
yeah. I used to like early
People
Big Brother.
living together and
Yeah,
having to make choices who needs banned out or even survival. They take you to all these uninhabited islands and drop your ass off, and you have to survive with whatever you win, or you can scrounge off the land.
yeah.
I would do
Which
pretty good without even having to go to their damn little survival kits. So I'm
you
pretty
think?
good at that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure there's stuff there to eat.
No, yeah. Or they wouldn't
And
send you that.
well, and behind the scenes, they're not going to let them poor people starve to death.
No, because hell, they got Metaflight tray to fly you out at any time in case you get bit by a snake that's poisonous or,
Yeah,
fall and break your leg. Yeah, there's somebody there filming constantly.
there is one reality show that I like on the weekends. It's Live PD. I like that one.
I
I don't.
watched it once in a blue moon.
Yeah, I don't know. Just that side of law enforcement, it's kind of fun to watch them interact with various people.
Oh, yeah.
Eh,
Toilet bowl, hello. And I've seen George, hello. RB3.
Toilet bowl. I'm afraid of a wardrobe malfunction.
Toilet bowl food review. I'm pretty sure that doesn't pay very well, reviewing your food once it's in the old porcelain god there. Once you donate that, just go ahead and push it because it's done.
Yeah, that's one channel I'm afraid I'm not going to subscribe to, sir.
Can I have a taste of that? Looks yummy. It's not what you think, Rich. I understand that. I understand that, but we're just.
Toilet bowl. I stopped eating Twix, and I'm going to tell you why. Every package I opened, every single one, I always got two lefts. I've never gotten the opportunity to taste a right side Twix.
Wow, you watch too many commercials.
Oh, hell.
Well, let's just went to the toilet bowl. Hell yeah. From a Super Bowl to the toilet bowl.
Oh, I'm getting silly now, Shane.
We're getting slap happy now. Yeah,
Uh,
it's one of those deals. It's like going from the Super Bowl toilet bowl. It's like half the world's just going to shit anyway. So hell, we might as
yeah.
well.
We might as well jump in with them, right?
We'll at least dip our toes in the water and see how it feels.
Yeah, please don't hit the handle, anybody.
Yeah. I don't want to see this where this ends up.
Yeah. I've never wanted to have a battle with the Tidy Bowl man. I'm afraid he would whoop me.
Yeah, yeah. Just come along and clean my what do they call it, clean your clock.
Camper, you opened the wrong side. Oh, hell.
Devin Laster, hello from Tucson.
Hi, Devin. Bless you also, buddy.
Yeah, I usually shut down on Wednesdays at 9 o'clock, so we're spreading our wings a little thinner tonight. But
Yeah.
as long as you're okay, I'm okay for a little bit longer.
I'm good for a bit, Shane, if you want to keep going.
Yeah, we'll go. We'll shut her down. We'll cut her off no matter what at 9:30. How's that sound?
Sounds like a plan, brother.
That's another 20 minutes. I think that'd be good.
Well, he's a commodian. Brother, I'm all about laughing and having a great time. So I will.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there is nothing wrong with that.
You broke a few promises on that toilet. Probably a good song though, "Broken Promises." Who sang that?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I can hear it in my head right now, but
yeah.
like I said, every time I'll be just reading shit and just something will come through my head and it'd be.
Don't make me use my brain tonight.
He's a professional porcelain Cadillac.
Let's see.
I'll never eat that again. Yeah, that was a good song too. I think that was by Weird Al.
Well,
Kill Gamer, hello.
well, there's a lot of versions of it, so I don't know.
Is it Keith Whitley or something like that? Getting a lot of new names and stuff in here.
Yeah, there's a lot. I don't know, Shane. They've got some by D Baby.
No, it's not that one.
Summer Walker.
He was a country singer. They had come out the same time when Dwight Yoakam was hitting his skyrocket.
Kelly Elliott.
Was it Dwight Yoakam? No, it wasn't Dwight Yoakam that did that one. I can hear it in my damn head. I just can't figure out who the hell's. Yes, please, since you're in there.
Here we go. Let me see who it is.
Okay.
Original song by the Dark Hounds.
Yeah, see, I don't know that part of it. This is a remake, I'm sure.
Yeah, that can't be
done
right.
in the 90s when it was originally done.
Let's see what we got here. Yeah, D Baby, Summer Walker, Randy Travis. Oh, that's Promises. No.
Yeah, it's Promises, not Broken Promises.
Yeah.
And it may be not called that, actually. That just may have been a verse in there. So we may be looking up ghosts.
Someone named Luna.
Hey, who's... Yeah, I remember something to that effect. Did you...
Yeah, the D Baby is the one that pops up the most, though.
And who sang it?
He pops up a lot, and someone named Summer Walker.
Well, I'm gonna have to go. I'll look on my mixer box and I'll pull it up, so I can put a song more an artist in, and then it'll pop it up in just no time. But we'll do that on another time.
Yeah.
Like something.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not familiar with the song. I'm not even hearing it in my head, Shane, so.
Yeah. Once we kill this live, I'll show it to you.
Okay. Okay. And you said it was a country artist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's just not ringing the bell, buddy.
Yep.
It's,
Well, we're getting a lot of new names in here, and it makes me wonder.
I'm seeing a lot that I've never recognized before.
Yeah. Yeah, Matt, I do recognize the MAT. Well, Ryan, I don't recognize that, or Red Flames. We may be just getting a few people that's in here coming by, checking it out. Hell, who knows?
That's okay.
I think some of them may get hit. My mods are pretty good.
Yeah.
I even got some that hide in the background so no one knows about, so they stay sight unseen.
Yeah. If
They'll
you're
come in, they'll come in and nip you in the butt too, because they'll check out. The first thing they do is click on your site and see how long you've been up and where you're from,
yeah.
and how many shows and what kind of show you're on. And next thing you know, they're gone.
Yeah. If you're new and you're real, welcome.
Yeah.
If you're other than, I would suggest you put your crash helmet on.
Yes, make sure your tray and your chair is in the upright position. Make
Because
sure
it's
your
not.
seatbelt is securely fastened.
Yeah. Once they get a hold of you, it's not going to be a soft landing.
You better hope you hit something hard, because you're not going to limp away from this one.
But if you're new and you like the program, please come back. We love everybody. Just come in and hang out. It's always a good time here.
Well, we try to make it that way.
The lounge reminds me a lot of Cheers, Shane. You know, sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name and is just glad you're here.
You can go back and look at some of my shows where one or two of them I called them off of the Cheers name just because of that.
Yep.
Here you can go where everybody knows your name. And I had somebody go, "Why don't I want to go where everybody knows my name?" Well, you got the wrong channel then, buddy. Turn the station.
Oh. Red is old enough to know better. But
You're too young to carry her.
she's still young enough to know how to do it better. So,
I'm old enough to know better.
but she is first and foremost
Now that was a Wade Hayes song. Old enough to know better, but still
Yeah.
too young to care.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But Red is first and foremost a wonderful lady, and
Oh my God.
please treat her like that.
Yeah, I don't think you can step over my mods, ladies and gentlemen, because my mods have every permission they have to do what they need to do. So, yeah, please don't step over my mods. I think you can. But anyway, well, is there anything else you'd like to discuss? We got about 15 minutes, and then we'll close the doors on this lounge. Like
Yeah.
we've served all we could serve.
Absolutely, Shane. I'm just seeing what the community is discussing here, and no interesting topics coming up tonight, which is okay. You know, it's nice to have a night where you can kick off your shoes and just have a good time.
Oh, absolutely. No, I enjoy them.
I didn't even put my shoes on tonight.
I got my slippers on. Now, they're not my sleep slippers, but they are just, most of the time I wear slip-on shoes no matter what I'm doing.
I didn't even put on my comfy slippers tonight, Shane. You remember those, right?
Oh, yeah. They're like wool, full of wool and leather on the outside, and yeah, just warm in the winter. And
With the big,
around.
those ones I had on the other night with the big bare toenails on the end.
Oh, yeah.
Those things are.
I can just take off my socks and show them that. My stepson goes, "When you gonna cut that? It looks like bark." So we was out camping one time, and I saw him a picture back at home, and I said, "Hey, why I cut my toenails? There's a piece of bark laying there." And you just started giggling his butt off. You know, he's 15, 16 years old, and he just started giggling his butt off. But that piece of bark looked like it was just like it went on a Bigfoot's toe, you know.
Hell.
Yeah, so I just took a picture. I'd seen it later, and I go, and one of his messages, right before I left, he goes, "Well, you gonna cut that? It looked like bark. Look at my toenails look like bark."
Wow.
So I took a picture of that, and then when I got home after that weekend of our extravaganza, I got home and I took a Dremel tool with a buffer pad and buffed my toenails off so they no longer look like bark.
Oh, Lord.
Pretty good until I got into the fat around my toenails. That was a little painful.
Speaking of toenails, Shane, I have to tell you this story while we're on this topic. Years back when I had my last heart surgery,
Yep.
before I had to go in, matter of fact, the day before I went in for the heart surgery, my grandkids were here, and my little 6-year-old granddaughter wanted to paint my toenails.
Oh, here we go.
Now, when you have a little baby's eyes, Papa, please, you have to let them do it, right?
I know it. Damn it. You just don't tell nobody.
I completely forgot the next morning and went for my surgery. Took my sauce off and that nurse lost it.
What color did you paint them? Bark?
They were like a neon blue, man. They were bright as bright could be. I wanted to climb underneath something, man. I was so embarrassed.
My God, give me my socks back. That's
Oh, my God.
Shit, they're plumb up by my head. My toes have nothing to do with this shit.
Oh, my God. That, folks,
You're
is
violating me.
that is a funny, life-altering story, guys.
You've heard some of mine. I've had a few of those.
And that's true life. That actually happened, but
Mm-hmm.
but you cannot say no to your grandchild, especially your granddaughter. You cannot say no to her. So
Oh, I know. We was at a big party one time. This little old gal brought over her kids, and his little kids, and it was kind of playing with the Barbies and stuff. And they just wanted to play on the floor, and they got to know me, so they come up to me and asked me all these questions. Finally, wants them come play Barbies with us. So I just went over there and laid on the floor and put my head in, crept my hand up and hold my head up and played around with the kids with the Barbies. And they filmed that damn thing and they showed everybody. I mean, that was a spectacle. Here's Shane, 6'5", 260-pound dude laying on the floor playing with Barbies. So everybody got a good laugh out of that.
oh my God.
But hey, them kid ones, and it was, it was getting to the point that it was starting to pester everybody. And it was like, they started pestering me, and I was like, hell, I'm half drunk. I don't give a shit.
I would have loved to have seen that, brother.
I didn't give a crap.
It's all good fun, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just part of life. I mean, why be embarrassed for what's happened in your life? Because it happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
And why be so serious about it? Just giggle about it and go on. Make the best of it.
Yeah.
Quit stressing and worrying.
That's a memory I'll have forever, brother.
Yeah.
But it was worth the embarrassment because I had one happy baby girl at the time. She was happy.
Oh yeah. Did you tell her when you got home? Thanks, honey, for
No.
helping with the nurses.
No.
It was her favorite color.
And Bruce, no, they were way more neon bright than my headphones are. I'm talking bright blue. These things were eye blinding. Oh,
They were
funny,
glow in the dark blue.
funny pranks from Virginia. Well, hello and welcome.
Yeah, they've been here for a few minutes now.
Okay. East Coaster.
Yep.
You guys are all awesome. I don't think we can express into words how much we appreciate every one of you.
And I want to tell you what, you come in here, you're looking for fun, you found the right place. You're looking for some intelligent conversation. Yeah, that may be iffy at times, but just to get away from the bullshit and all the crap you see all the time, fear porn and this all that,
Fake hopium.
yeah, fake opium and false news. Just if you want away from all that, you found the right place. We talked about a few headlines here and there, what's kind of going on, but we don't hold it with a grain of salt just due to you never know what's true.
We will give you the information, and it's totally up to you to decide yourself.
Yeah, and my opinions don't weigh nothing, so don't ever take my opinions as rock solid evidence.
Yeah, everything. I'm sorry, Shane. I didn't mean to step on you, but everything that me and Shane discuss are our opinions, and it's up to you guys to form your own. We're not here to shove our agenda down your throat.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, no. We're just giving our opinions, and if someone wants to hear it, great. If not, hey, chime in. Shit, we'll listen to you too.
Yeah, absolutely. I like all views.
Well, I do, because there's times I miss shit.
Yeah, and we're not here pushing an agenda or wanting you to buy a product. We're just here to enjoy the fellowship, the fun, the drama-free zone.
Yep.
And just good people in general. That's what we're all about.
That's how we should all be. There shouldn't be any infighting and the horse shit that's going on. That's just
I totally agree with you, brother. We need to come together as a one. World would be a lot better place.
Well, and that would be great. And everybody keeps talking about it, but no one puts out the effort to do it. And that's why I don't mind people. If somebody's got a good little thing going on one of their little shows or the show, and I'll go give them a love rate. I'll go tell them, hey, you're doing a great job. Thank you.
Yeah.
My show is not the only place. I mean, at any given one time, there's 4 million people on the internet on YouTube.
Absolutely.
4 million. I mean, there's plenty of places to go. And if you think you're stuck in this community and you don't like this community, by God, you're just not looking.
Yeah, me and Shane are just trying to spread a little bit of love one night at a time.
Love, discontent, silliness, whatever you want to call it, but we try to.
A lot of silliness. A lot.
Well, hell yeah. The world has lost silliness. They lost fun. They lost giggling in the last 3 years. They've lost it.
Yeah, and we're having a blast.
Oh, my God, yes. And that's how it should be.
And I hope that reflects on you all, too. I really do, because me and Shane just really enjoy each other. I don't know, we just clicked from the jump, man. And hopefully that reflects towards you guys and you enjoy it, too.
Yeah, I hope it radiates out to everybody, no matter what happens. I hope you all take the same feeling that we try to put out here. Good family, good fun, and remember, politics may run our outside world, but that has no effect on our inside world, and that is your heart, your soul, your family, and your friends.
Yeah,
it has no reflect on them.
That's
and
exactly
once you let one of them get in the way of your family, it can destroy a family. It can destroy a lot of things.
That's great. Thank you, Curious. I love the laugh. I do. I love that more than anything.
Yeah. Trust me, if you ever hear me get started busting up, shit, it'd be 20 minutes before I can shut the hell up.
Yeah.
So I try to keep it to a mild minimal. I'll be snorting and blowing snot everywhere before I'm done. I'm like, I can't get that carried away. Shoot, I'll embarrass myself. Won't be the first time, trust me.
Yeah, I feel you, brother. I do. I'm sure if I ever walk on a peanut butter sandwich, my foot's going to be stuck to the roof of my mouth.
Oh, I know that's right. I'll lick that damn thing over.
I've said enough to incriminate myself for a lifetime on here.
Oh, I know it.
Oh.
That's me. That's me. I don't care. Like I said, I have nothing to hide. I don't. I'm out in the open. You ask me a question, I'll tell you straight up truth.
Yep. Yes, Kim, I did see that Raquel Welch passed today.
Yeah, and what was she, 83?
82 or 83, yeah, somewhere in there.
Right in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 364, yes. Yeah, I can do it. I get caught up in that, and I ain't never had a tear run down my leg, but I have to run down my cheek. I was laughing so hard. Well, I do know what you're saying. Grace Johnson, 82. Okay, I knew I seen something about that today.
Yeah. And yeah, 374. Yeah, I can relate, brother. I had a real bad case of barking spiders here not so long ago where I had to keep muting my mic. We were infested with them. But that's what happens when you eat soup, beans, and cornbread, right?
Right. Yeah, we called Terminex. They said they couldn't do nothing for them spiders. They had no kill for that.
No. Just got to wait for them to hibernate.
Yeah, they'll go back into hiding eventually. Well, I've been through some of that.
Awesome. Well, brother, you ready to take us home?
Yep, go ahead. I'm going to give you your finishing thoughts. I'll give you mine, and then we'll close her out.
Awesome. Guys, gals, men, women, we love y'all. We are so glad you join us when we're on. It's just a pleasure. And remember, names and people hating on you does not define the person that you are. Keep that in mind, Just be you. It doesn't matter who likes you or who hates you. Just be you. And other than that, be blessed. We love you.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, two little things. One thing D-Dog always says, you don't, if you don't know your rights, you don't know what to protect. So always know your rights. Always look them up. And then for me, thank you all. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't have a show. We wouldn't be here. And so if it wasn't for y'all, we would just be somewhere else. And you know what? I like it being here. It's easier to navigate. It's easier to just be around y'all. We get a little more time. We try to involve y'all, and y'all ain't just somebody out in the chat. We try to bring you right up on the stage with us.
Yeah.
So I hope y'all realize that and understand. So, anyway, other than that, we're going to be out. We will be back on Friday at 7 o'clock Central. If y'all are subbed, you will know, you'll get a notification. And if you don't get notifications, unsubscribe and subscribe right back, and make sure you hit the bell notification and hit all. So you can catch all my notifications, in case I put out a community page.
Yeah.
Some people miss them, but I'll put them out. But anyway, we'll be back on Friday night at 7 o'clock, and who knows how long we'll go. So, Fridays and Saturdays, we just run with it. And if it's going great, we stay on. If we don't, we'll turn in. So y'all have a blessed evening. Love y'all. Thank y'all for coming in, and we will talk to you all Friday, and we will go from there. Y'all have a great next day or two.
Yes.